They on his neck in the comments. How do you get fired on your day off? Godfrey's talking about Karen Hunter. There, I screamed it for you, Godfrey. You must. This is yeah. This is, everyone has ever been fired. I didn't even want the job in the first place. You did me a favor. Okay. Yo, is he talking about Karen Hunter? Can't be talking about that on non-melanated shows. Okay. You definitely out of pocket for calling her out her name. Disagreeing is one thing. Says a lot about you. Okay. He screamed protect black women, but will disrespect black women all day. Godfrey, you are funny to a small group. If you were better, you'd be bigger. Ooh, ouch. He's out of pocket for calling Karen Hunter a bitch. She's a legendary journalist who was for the culture. Okay, he was fired because he threatened to beat up the L. Gibbet security guard. That's it. You can say damn near anything on Sirius XM, but you cannot threaten people with violence on air. Oh, that's what he did. Okay. Okay, so that's why he got fired.
I'm not gonna name her name. Fuck that bitch. And I'm not gonna give her no props.
Well, now it's fucking Howard Stern, Baba Booey, and a Kurg in that fucking office.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Stern is the reason why it's still floating, you know?
Yeah.
And I was doing stuff for Stern, little, like, he does these little, like, sketch things. And so I was doing some voice stuff for him. It was dumb. But anyway, I was doing that. And so I, along with this show I was doing. So at 12 o'clock, I got an hour show, and it was Power Hour, and I just brought some of my comic friends on talking shit, but it started doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I had little, you know, the thing you answer calls and shit.
Oh, that's fun.
So my shit stayed lit. Like, because I was talking shit. Because I said, I'm going to talk shit. I'm telling you, I don't hold me back. No, go do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I went in doing my shit. I had different people on. I had Method Man on my shit. Vivica, I had all kinds of people coming through, right? Because they use it when they were promoting shit. They go, the show's doing pretty good. You want 2 hours now? Because only 15 minutes. Sure. Hey, if I go last, I'm doing 30. Fuck that. If I got to watch the circus go by, I guess it's like prime time. So I got moved to 6 to 8. I started doing really well again, you know, and then all of a sudden, I started getting hounded by them. Oh, you can't say this. I go, oh, man. Fuck. And then I got fired one day because I said something crazy.
What'd you say?
I said something about, it was, I was in D.C. I went to the Sirius XM, the big studio, their main, it's unbelievable. It's beautiful. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some cross promoting since I'm doing a DC improv.
Yep.
I want to go by the studio.
I was fired from Sirius where he hosted the Godfrey Complex on Urban View Channel. It doesn't say why. Oh, a truck driver and a fan approached Godfrey for a photo at the headquarters.
At the headquarters in the lobby, yeah.
Oh, and you said no photos were allowed.
No, the dude at the desk was like a gay dude who was transitioning. Like, I know.
Okay, here we go.
He had makeup and no, a dude, black dude, and he was like, but he was rude. He was like this. No photos. You can't have photos. You know, like Shanae.
I can't tell which side he's transitioning to with that impression.
It's like this. No photos. You can't have photos. I was like this. And it was just me and him, and the lobby's huge. I go, the guy is a subscriber.
Yeah.
Truck drivers are what keeps Sirius XM going.
Exactly.
I said, he's a subscriber. The guy just was nice. He was an older man. Like, he said, my kids love you. Da, da, da. And she, you can't. I said, man, you're kind of rude, dude. Like, relax. Like, there's no one here.
Yeah, who cares?
It was the weirdest exchange.
And Godfrey's like, so I beat the shit out of her, and they fired me.
Hell no, him. He still had the strength.
All right.
So no, I went to Laura Coates, who's one of the main anchors on CNN now. She's a lawyer. She's a badass lawyer. Laura Coates. Okay. She's the shit. And I went on her. I went on her show. And, you know, I was cross promoting. So I woke up really early to do these different shows just to talk, you know, get on her show, So I went on her show and she goes, yo, what, you seem a little like disturbed. I said, yeah, because people know I talk shit. Shit. I would say, I would love to smack the shit out of this person, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I say, yo, this dude downstairs, he like, you know, he kind of stopped me from giving a guy a picture. I guess he was part of the LGBT community, and he was real rude to me. He was just like rude. Yeah. So I imitate people anyway. So he was like, and I imitated exactly what he said. He goes, nah, no pictures. There's no pictures. Yeah. And he was so rude, and he had these braids, and I wanted to take him by his braids and drag him out and throw him out the door. And then that's what got me fired.
What?
So not Karen Hunter. So Karen Hunter didn't get you fired. Because apparently you threatened to beat up the L. Gibbet security guard. That's what got you fired. Okay.
I didn't say
none of that shit. No,
Right.
No. I don't care if you're gay, but he was just rude.
Yeah.
But they love to put, because you're gay, it has nothing to do with your character.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Of course. You're just rude.
But they like to combine it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And by the way, braids is not male or female. That could be either gender,
but
right?
what's funny is they like to combine it when it's convenient.
Right.
Because if I were to say, I don't like gays, that has nothing to do with my character.
Oh.
Then they want to be human after all. They go back and forth. They volley with the shit.
Welcome to the white man's burden.
Yeah.
We've been dealing with this for years.
Which is, by the way, the name of our podcast, The White Man's Burden.
Okay, so it wasn't Karen Hunter. It was somebody above her. It's above her now.
Who's Karen Hunter?
Nobody. Why would I do that? I want to know. No, I want this person.
Tell them to call in.
Call in. Mm-hmm. Could you please call in? The number is.
Now also pay attention to the chat as well. So let me move myself out the way because I want you to see how they cook his ass in the chat. But let's continue.
929-269-4922.
No one else calling except for this person.
And nobody else called. 929-269-4922. And you can even call who do you think is going to win the World Cup.
Patty,
If anybody thinks they're going to win the World Cup.
On a banner.
If anybody's going to win the World Cup, who do you think's going to win the World Cup? You guys can call in about World Cup. Don't just call about no other shit.
Or about the Karen person.
Yeah, call, please. Call. Her name is Gray. It's Gray Area, he or she. Gray Area 1. No. 1,000. Gray Area 1001 GT1G. Ah, jeez. Good Lord, you're never going to get an email. Jesus Christ.
Just say
what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Did you see that?
Yeah, that's why I just read the first two. Gray area. That's
Gray
it.
serial somebody
Who said Andre? Somebody said somebody was racist.
Oh, listen, you already know Karen Hunter's she's gonna respond. She hasn't responded yet. You already know she's ready for the comeback. She's gonna clap back at him. She's gonna clap back at him. What the hell? Who told you come on? What you doing here? Oh, it's that time for real? It's 11. Babe, I didn't even realize what time it was. I think it starts at 9:30. Yeah, my bad. How was work? Just cool. You know what? I don't know. She's on the couch. Nah. All right. Okay, my bad. So she hasn't responded just yet. She will. She ain't responded yet, y'all. But it's coming. All right, let's get back to it.
Andre was racist and shit. Pretty obvious. I don't know what he was talking about though.
Wait, I don't know what that is.
Oh, is this a lady calling about Karen?
Is it the call?
Hello?
Is this the Gray Area?
Tiger Lily.
What?
No, it's Tiger Lily, but it's Tiger Lily. I know what the person is talking about, though.
Tiger Lily?
Yes.
What is she talking about?
Okay, so when David was on the 54 podcast, right? You guys did the whole segment about, doing different accents. So it was a lot of heat over him doing the accent, over he was saying how a Nigerian accent, the Nigerian accent converts down into a slave accent. So Karen
wait. And also the fat dude, the fat light-skinned dude, he's sketchy as well. Cause he's gonna try to make excuses for Godfrey not checking David. But like I said, we're gonna walk this thing down.
Did a whole segment on her show about how David has no right to be saying that. He's trolling Black Americans. She went in. When you get an opportunity, I'm not saying you have to respond, but I never told you what to do. But I would say when you get an opportunity, look it up, because a lot of people had a lot to say about what David said. I don't have no problem with it, because I'm like, this man is a talented actor, and how he was taking his interpretation of one thing. But David actually put out a statement where he apologized
for what
he said.
I talked to him.
Yeah, but that being said, though, it's kind of like you don't have to go back and forth with Karen. That's why I said sometimes I hate when people say, "Oh, you need to talk about this and you need to talk about that." You don't need to talk about shit you don't want to talk about.
But why would I apologize to him?
Let Gray Area call in.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for telling me. Hold on. Well, can you hang up, Tiger Lily? We got to get this other person that asked me to apologize to her. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks, Tiger Lily. I appreciate you.
Call again, Gray Area.
But of course, Karen's going to jump on that because she has to. Fucking bozo.
Karen gonna light his ass up. I can't wait for the clap back. We will be here to catch it. Karen gonna light his ass up. I know she's gonna bring all the dirty laundry from when they were at Sirius XM. I know she is, but come on.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, the time you answer? Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. Shoot. That's gray area, right?
It is. It is also known as Amela. So I've been following you a long time, but I also follow Karen Hunter, and I just feel like you guys need to squash whatever this is because you seem most aligned. Although I am a little annoyed about the episode with David Oyelowo, but
Okay.
I know it's not in alignment with the World Cup. So I can give you a little bit on that, but yeah. So, okay, one thing at a time. So
He already irritated. Told homeboy turn it off. He's already irritated. He's not listening. He's not listening. He's only going to respond, and he's not listening. He's not looking to listen. You'll see.
what's your side of the story with Karen Hunter? Not to overtake your show, but I am curious.
I'll take my side. Wait.
How do you feel about Karen Hunter? Is what she's asking, I think.
I got fired by her. What's the big?
She fired him.
She fired me. So what?
I know, but she says that you were like, listen, I've watched you evolve.
No.
so
Tell
I'm
me
not
what she
sure,
said.
but
Get to it.
She said you were extremely disrespectful to her. And
How?
She said you called her a bitch.
I called her a bitch after she talked shit about me. You understand?
Okay.
So get the whole story, okay? Because I moved the fuck on. First of all, I'm not trying to be mad at you, but hold on. I've moved on. I never mentioned Karen.
Okay.
So people were telling me, they were coming at me, like people were sending me messages going, Karen is dogging you on her show. And I was like, well, she fired me. Why? And I didn't even answer. I just kept it moving about my business. And she was insulting me because I know people that are loyal that was telling me, yeah, Karen's saying this about you. I was like, wow, that sucks. And then I was like, hey, Karen, keep my name out your mouth. Like, you fired me. I moved on. You know what I mean? I just kept it moving. And she kept on throwing jabs at me, and people were telling me this. And I
Pay attention to the chat. Let's continue. Yeah, Dante is the light-skinned guy. He was trying to run cover for Godfrey. But come on, let's continue.
And then she goes talking about my career ain't shit, all kinds of shit, as if she made my career. My career's been around. She asked me to come on her channel. I was minding my business. I was walking through the hallways of Sirius XM when she approached me. You understand?
Okay. I hear you.
No,
okay.
this is what the story is, miss. She asked me to be on her show. And I was like, well, I don't really do radio. I don't really want to do it. She goes, no, you should do it. She kept bugging me. And then she gave me an hour, which was the power hour at 12. And then it was doing so well that I moved on to 6 to 8. And I was like, I'll just do an hour. Then everybody was like, do more than 2 hours, do more than 1 hour. And then I got moved. And then I told her before I got on that station, I say a lot of edgy shit. I don't think you want me on this channel. It's a conservative black channel. And she goes, no, we want to change the feel of the show. I said, I'm going to keep it 100, though. Let me say what I want to say. And I got fired over some bullshit.
I didn't call her a bitch.
What do you mean?
Look at this nigga here. Look at this. Sir. Dante, that's his name. Look at this man. Y'all, look at this man. Look at this man. But let's continue.
I didn't call. I was on the show.
Yeah. Why would you say you did?
I'm saying I didn't call her a bitch.
I did.
No, I'm saying I didn't call her a bitch, and I got kicked off.
Oh right. Oh, gotcha.
And and Lamont didn't call her a bitch,
and he got kicked off.
She don't talk to Lamont. So when you have a situation where you the one needs, Sylvia didn't call her a bitch.
And she fired her too.
So you're under the.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like she's kind of a bitch.
When you have a situation where
Listen,
wait. When you have a situation where somebody always has the problem with somebody else, then it can't be everybody else.
Yeah, it's facts.
I hear you.
You have to understand.
Yeah.
You guys are probably still listening to Karen. All of us moved on. I wasn't talking about her. I didn't do none of that. And her whole thing about black unity, she's full of shit. She is full of shit.
She does her thing in the context of her thing.
Listen, but she's full of shit.
But interpersonally, there's a reason why she has a problem with everybody else.
Well, she tricked me. And how I got fired was some bullshit because I personally think my show was doing really well. It was and I know on the inside, motherfuckers was like, you was doing really well. They had to find something to get you on. And I knew on some inside shit, which I ain't gonna mention that person. And I was like, cool, because I was kicking ass. Because the week before she fired me, I went to an advertising meeting at Madison Square Garden. It was all the people that were going to sponsor me. And they said, well, what's your show about? I came in that room and it was awesome. I had them rolling laughing. And then she fires me the next week. It was just weird. The chronology of what happened, I was like, wow. And so I remember getting off the train, coming from D.C., because I went to D.C. to cross-promote with Joe Madison, rest in peace, Joe Madison. Woke up early in the morning on my own to meet Joe Madison.
He's not even talking to the. I get it, but you forgot that there's a caller on the line. So this is the conversation. It's more like he's talking to Dante and oh boy, you forgot. But okay, let's continue.
Then I did Laura Coates' shit. And that's when the Laura Coates thing happened, where they kicked me off. But either way, I've said worse stuff. I didn't say anything crazy. I said exactly what I imitate people, and I got fired. And I was like, that was just real shady. But then I said, you know what? All right. And I just moved on, and I started doing Lord Jamar's thing with Raw Digger and doing my In Godfrey We Trust. I said, let me just go do that. And that's how the Steve Harvey stuff went viral. I was like, that was a blessing that she fired me. Because first of all, I don't like that corporate shit anyway. That's why I was very hesitant because a lot of comedians were being fired from SiriusXM anyway. So I was tired of that.
There's also a situation where there was this perception of radio is better than podcasting.
Yeah.
So anytime you called the show podcasting, she would get mad at this ain't podcasting, this radio, which ultimately now she has a podcast.
Now she has a podcast jumping off on my
there's a situation where you're talking about there was an older mentality that radio was something special and podcasting was some kind of subpar.
Are they Godfrey haters, you said?
No, that's real. I used to have a show
and let me say this. And ultimately, she has a podcast now where
she's talking.
So there was a stigma about the podcast.
I didn't hear you. Wait, hello?
See. Come on.
Oh, it must be a delay or some shit. Hello?
Okay.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Can you hear me?
Talking to the mic.
No, just real quick, in terms of the stigma about the podcast versus radio, we had a co-host of mine on Clubhouse. We had a great opportunity to start a show on YouTube a long time ago. But because of that stigma, she's like much deeper into journalism than I am, and she didn't want to do it. And I'm like, now look at everybody on YouTube. So anyway, I feel you. I know it was definitely a sentiment that people didn't want to, be known as being on podcasts, but they didn't have any choice but to change.
That wasn't. That's not true.
A separate issue.
That's not true.
No,
the point was that
all the known people, all the journalists.
Listen. The industry changed. Donald Trump is in office because of Joe Rogan and Andrew Schultz. So they were literally changed the course of politics with podcasting. The problem was that she had her roots in radio, and she thought that radio was going to be forever, where nobody cares about radio.
And she even told me, your shit ain't, and then she went in on my career. I was like, I was this guy before you. In fact, I was helping out your channel. You know how I know? Because I have people that come to my show go, man, I wish you was still on that channel, man. You tore that bitch down.
Okay, so now, wait, this makes no sense. So did Karen Hunter fire him, or did SiriusXM fire him? Because there's an old Vlad interview of him saying how Godfrey got fired from SiriusXM over a disrespectful gay comment. So which one is it? We'll pull it up in a minute. Let's continue.
I had truck drivers honking their horns at 6 p.m. all around the country.
Yeah.
I remember. My callership would stay full. I mean, I had the proof of it, but her saying that shit, look at her now. Now she wants to jump on David Aiuolo because she don't have fucking nothing else to talk about. So she gonna jump on my podcast.
Everybody jumped on David Aiuolo, and we jumped on your ass too. So this ain't about now. It's not about Karen Hunter.